funeral director wears many hats. On any one service, one arrangement with a family, a director can be a lot of people. The director can first and foremost be the liaison for the family, make all phone calls, set up the whole entire burial or cremation arrangement, help with the obituary, help pick an urn, select flowers, help find a reception location, help find catering, point in the right direction for legal advice, those kind of things.
It's different for each family. Each family has different needs. They're in different spots of grieving. So it changes from day to day. But yeah, the most important part is helping them, facilitate the grieving process.
The best way to prepare for this job is through experience. It's through harboring relationships with other people. A lot of what we do is relationships, whether it be with the families we serve or some of the other entities we deal with, as far as cemeteries and doctors and nurses and coroners.
There's a saying in the funeral business, funerals aren't for those who have passed away, they're for the living. And that really does ring true. The people that pass away, they often say, don't fuss over me, don't throw a big service for me. But they're just thinking about themselves from a standpoint that they don't want their family to go through that type of stress of having to plan things like that, when that's really what our job is. Our job is to take on that stress, to plan an amazing celebration for you.
Well, it's a public gathering that facilitates grieving, not just for the family, but for friends, and people that cared about their loved one. When it's at its best, it's also a way to tell a story, and any life that's been lived is worth telling that story.
I began to see that every funeral, every memorial service, every celebration has something in common, something other than the grief and the sorrow that's obviously going to be there. All of these reunions, basically these gatherings of people, are filled with healing moments where family, friends, long lost what have yous are coming back together, and although they are sad and experiencing deep emotions and grief, they're also smiling and hugging each other and laughing. They're exchanging phone numbers and email addresses and photographs, and it's just it's a marvelous thing to see. It's reassuring on every level you could imagine that it might be. And to be a part of that, of facilitating it, of helping it happen, is it's just more fulfilling than anything I've ever done.
I personally feel blessed every single time I get to meet with a family. It's a great honor to be able to have a family come to you and trust you and respect that you're going to take care of their loved one. For someone that has passed away, we're meeting somebody for the first time that in most cases I've never met before. So for them to trust me to take care of a loved one, to take care of them, to show them compassion, to show them that comfort and support, to keep their loved one respected, it is a great honor.
I think that the grieving process itself, there's no timeline for it. There's a journey that each person takes individually. And I think that when I speak from the heart, that it lends credence to my words and helps those families that we meet.
Caring for the families is definitely the most important thing that we do here. From the initial contact to the service, to even after the service, we still like to check in on our families, see how they're doing, if there's anything else that we can do for them. So it comes down to just a level of caring that we have here.
And for me, I think the most important thing I do is just that show of respect for someone's loved one. Everybody should receive that respect, living or not. But in our profession, that's kind of like the ultimate thing that we're able to provide.
Upholding that sacred promise to the community that we're going to be there to support and protect those people that come to us during their time of loss.
We try to make all the little details specific to a person, because it's a life you're celebrating.
To be able to help them through such a poignant moment in their life when somebody important has passed away, and to be there to celebrate that person's life and all of their accomplishments, and to see both the sadness in the person who's lost someone's face, and then see them also be overjoyed because of how proud they are of the person that they've lost and how happy they are with the celebration that we've done for them. And that I found meant more to me than anything I've ever done.